Hey guys, today we're talking about absolute value. It is the distance away from zero on a number line. So we use the number line to count out the spaces. If you want to write that down, go for it right now. So what is the absolute value of 4? Well, we look at 0 and we look at 4 and we count the spaces between. There are 4 spaces between 4 and 0. We represent absolute value with these lines right here. They're straight lines, not to be confused with parentheses, okay? So that right there is the symbol for absolute value. I want you to write that down for me. So what is the absolute value of -5? Well, if we look at a number line, -5 is right here, and it is 5 spaces away from 0. So we represent it with 5. We talk about absolute value in terms of distance. So if I drove 5 miles forward, I'd be driving 5 miles. If I put my car in reverse and still drove 5 miles, I'd probably get a ticket. But in addition to the ticket, I would be driving 5 miles, even though I'm going back 5. So here are a few more examples. Okay, -3, it's right here on the number line, so it's 3 away. So -3 equals 3. The absolute value of 0 is right at 0, so it's no distance away from 0. And the absolute value of 5 is at 5. All right, so absolute values aren't negatives ever. When they come out of the absolute value sign, they're always positive. Put any value but 0 behind the bars and result will always become positive because 0 doesn't have a negative or a positive value. Okay, so how far away from 0 are -4 and 4? Notice that both of them are the exact same distance from 0, which means that -4 and 4 in the absolute value signs both come out positive 4. All right, you try these ones and I'll be back in just a second to show you what I did. So make sure you grab your red pen. Okay, 10 is 10 away from 0 on the number line. So if you don't have that, mark it with a red pen and put the real answer is 10. Okay, I'm going to remove my equal sign so that way it doesn't look like a negative. Over here, -101. Remember, absolute value signs don't put up with negativity, so it's just +101. -5900ths, or not, excuse me, not negative, it's just positive, so it stays positive 5900ths. -6 1/10 is positive. 3 halves that are negative become positive. And 1/6 stays positive. And that's all I have for you today. See you next time.